Hello and welcome everyone, I'm John from Avalon. In today's topic, we will see how you can create web responsive designs using ONEWEB Page Designer. Responsive web design is an approach to web design that makes web pages render well on a variety of devices or screen sizes. Almost every client these days wants a mobile version of their website. The whole intent is to create a design that responds to the user's behavior and environment based on the screen size, platform, and orientation. For example, as you see on this ONEWEB website, it looks pretty well and web responsive on different devices such as desktop, a different type of mobile devices, iPads, and other screen resolutions. Now let's see how you create web responsive designs using ONEWEB Page Designer. For demo purposes, I created this sample UI form. ONEWEB Page Designer provides 4 different screen resolution modes which are named as desktop widescreen with screen resolution as 1440 pixel, laptop HD screen with screen resolution as 1199 pixel, normal size screen with 991 pixel screen resolution, and mobile device size with 378 screen resolution. Now you can view your design configuration on each of these resolutions by simply selecting them and then test in the designer mode itself to see how your UI design appears on each screen resolution. Now let's test our design configuration in each resolution. So since I design on this desktop widescreen resolution mode, so my form looks good on this resolution. So if I will move it to laptop HD screen with the screen size as 1199 pixel, as you can see this column doesn't look pretty well because it has to be on the extreme right. So how you can simply select and make changes here, you can select the column. Since it is inside the column, you can simply increment the column here. So incrementing column in one mode will not impact the changes in another mode. So as you can see, we are good in our mode 1. Then in the second screen resolution mode, we found these discrepancies and we fix it by incrementing the column, and then we look for other things. I think it looks good. Now we will move to another screen size to see if we found the same thing. Here we will also use the same fix. We can increment and decrement the columns. So you can select a column. So since we already selected the column here, and you can increment the column. Okay. As you increment the column, the other forms will not have any changes. I think it looks good. This is actually the iPad mode, that how your form is going to appear on the iPad. So I think it looks good for me, and then we can move to the mobile mode. So in the mobile mode with 378 pixel screen resolution, we also see this column size. We can simply increment, okay, and then we can see other things if it looks good on this screen size. As far so good. Now if you see the alignment of this button, it's on the left side. So you can simply click on the container and you can set the alignment for this container and keep your button in the center. So rest of the things looks good to me. So now we can review once more time. So any changes that you make in one screen resolution mode will not impact the other screen resolutions. So like we change the alignment for this button, so it will not change the alignment for this screen resolution. So if it looks good in all the screen resolutions, you can simply save it. Also, I would like to mention here that if you would like to change the text here, text size, because if you would like to open this website or web form on your mobile device, then if you would like the text to be smaller in the mobile screen, you can simply select the text here. The size here is 20 pixel, which is I think is bigger for a mobile screen. You can simply change it to 16 or 15 as per your requirement, and other text as well. So as you see that the changes that you make in this mobile device screen resolution mode, if you will go back to the laptop or desktop widescreen mode, you will see the changes will not be replicated. So you will have a different font size for your desktop mode and different font size for your mobile mode. So you can simply save the changes and test your applications for web responsive. So as you can see, your form looks good on the white screen, and if you would like to see that how it appears on different screens, you can simply inspect on the browser. And let's see, it goes first. We will see that how it would appear on the mobile devices. So as you can see, it looks good. We can fill up the form. Let's say John Williams. You can see the drop down. As I mentioned before that we changed the font size for the mobile. So as you can see, the size here come as small, while the size, we did not change the rest of the size for other fields, so the size is bigger. So as per your requirements, you can simply change the font size for the mobile mode, and you can look for the iPhone 6, 7, 8. You can simply fill up the forms, right? You can select the dates. So your form looks good on the mobile devices, and simply you can see the iPad mode as well, and finally the web responsive mode. So you can see that how actually you can change the size and how it impacts your screen. Okay, so this is how you can make the settings for each of the modes provided by ONEWEB Page Designer, and assign a different CSS style to each mode. Also, in case of your complex web design and to add more accuracy, you can always use the inbuilt CSS editor capability of ONEWEB Page Designer. You can write CSS media queries to produce a different look and feel on any screen size as per your requirement, and make your web page to be responsive and render well on all screen sizes. For example, I write this simple CSS media query to change the background color for max width 600 pixel. Since all the mobile devices screen resolution comes under this category, so as you can see, the screen background for the mobile mode changes into a light blue color. As I made changes here only for the mobile mode using media query CSS for screen size with max width at 680 pixel, so this CSS would not impact the background color for other screen resolutions. We can save and test our changes. So as you can see, in the web responsive mode there is no impact on the color, but on the mobile mode the background color appears as light blue. So this explains how using different screen resolution modes that come along with an inbuilt CSS editor capability inside ONEWEB Page Designer, you can create web responsive pages. So if your end user switches from their laptop to iPad or smartphones, the website will automatically switch to accommodate for resolution, image size and scripting abilities. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more information on ONEWEB features. Thank you for watching this tutorial.